You know what I'm gonna do for y'all? Check this out, man, because I know how y'all move, man. I know how y'all move out here, right? So what I'm gonna do for y'all is I know a lot of y'all on this internet are so turned down, right? And what I realized with this YouTube shit is YouTube is bozoed out sometimes, right? Is bozoed out sometimes, right? YouTube. I just did a fire interview, right? Now, when I was in here, we're gonna let y'all see this interview. When I was in here, basically doing nothing, right? That live got like, I think that live got four. Hold on, I'll tell you right now. I did a live this morning. It got approximately 4,000 views, I think. Right? Now, when I just did a real serious interview, the YouTube algorithm didn't even, pop that out, man, for whatever reason. But we're gonna do the replay right now here. I'm gonna replay it for y'all now on my network. All right, y'all. This is a special live today. I got a dope interview lined up for y'all with Brandon the Cannon Adams. We're gonna bring him in right now. There he is, the Cannon. How are you doing this morning, sir?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm blessed, man. I can't complain. You know what I'm saying? All my faculties are still together. I'm good.
Yeah. I know it's early out there for you. I appreciate you coming on, though. First off, I want to say, congratulations. Shout out to your team, your brother Wise out with the whole movement out there. August 30th, Francisco Rome semifinals of the OTX tournament. The first, matchup, you look phenomenal. No real ring rust. Break down that footwork, man. You got tremendous footwork dating back to the contender, man. Where does that come from?
Me having footwork, honestly, it developed through time with rhythm, Michael Jackson. You know what I'm saying? It was stuff like that kept me motivated, rejuvenated. Honestly, man, just going back, paying attention to a lot of the how the old school dancers, the artists, and how they danced and how they moved, and I used to mimic them all the time, and I learned how to implement the same thing into my boxing.
Yeah, it definitely shows. Because one thing with me watching you, I'm like, man, this guy's footwork is crazy, man. The stuff you be doing, and like even some of the videos that they put out with OTX and them, you see you out there dancing like you're doing salsa merengue and all that, man. But that's what's up. Now, without giving too much of the game plan away, Francisco Maroon is a highly touted dude. What can we expect from you August 30th down there in Atlanta?
Explosions. I plan on living up to the name of Cannon.
Yeah.
Without giving up the game plan. I mean, the game plan is it's obvious as it is. I think if I'm not mistaken, he's between 5'11" to 6 foot.
Yeah.
I'm 5'8", so that in itself, you know what I'm saying, that equation speaks for itself. The ring is never big. Overtime rings aren't huge, so there won't be no space for me to be trying to run, stay off of him, nor him stay off of me. We're gonna be up in there, and I think we're gonna get the fans what they want, and it's gonna be an exciting fight.
Yes, yeah. So how is camp going? Thus far.
It's going good. Camp is going well. Everything is we right on schedule. I'm right on schedule with everything.
Yes. Now, switching gears a little bit, right? I know you work with my guy D'Angelo Evans, and not rushing you out the game yet, but he spoke so highly of you as a coach. As a teacher trainer. When you plan on hanging, like I said, we're not rushing you out the game. But when you do hang up the glove, do you see yourself eventually, training future fighters or working with fighters like that?
Yeah, I have a stable now. I have a stable. I own a boxing gym, Kennedy boxing gym. I have fighters who are under my tutelage, who's learning from me, and I'm learning from them. We're growing together. Uh, Whether it be amateur or professional, it's enough of us here to keep me busy.
Yes, yes, yes. Another thing that I wanted to ask you. We just seen the big fight last weekend with Virgil Ortiz and Sergey Buyachik, a guy that you put down. You stopped him. What was your thoughts on that performance between those two?
I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I didn't watch it, and I purposely didn't watch it because that's how I feed my hunger. That's how I feed, the appetite that I have in this sport. Sergey Boychik was the guy who won. Excuse me. Sergey Boychik, I beat him, but then he still prevailed, and he got that opportunity to fight Virgil. The question is why Adams didn't have that fight instead. Why Adams didn't have multiple big fights instead when he showed that quality, from whether it be from me fighting on the contender, from whether it be with me being in the ring with the prime Jamal Charlo going a whole 12 rounds, and or when you come back and you see me watch me fight Sarah Boychik. Uh, Boxing isn't, boxing is it's a business, and I didn't get the opportunity. But for me, what it was able to do for me was help. Like I said, give me time to learn a lot more about myself, and then pay more attention to the folks around me and the boxers who are up and coming or who has big names. So me watching that fight me watching the highlights, and from what I got back as far as the details of the fight, I kept hearing about how tough Boychuk was. He took tremendous punches. He took and he ate them. He ate them, and he kept moving forward, and how he was hurting, how he was able to hurt Virgil, pretty much he would land punches. So that just makes me feel a lot more confident about my skills and my abilities, because it was the moment that I landed a solid punch, Boychuk was out.
Yeah, yeah, that's a fact. Keeping with what you said earlier, right, about Charlo, I was going to bring that up. I'm glad you brought that up. Um, Not only did you go 12 rounds with him, that was coming off of winning the contender and all that, but you took that fight on short notice.
Yeah, well, it wasn't. So the offer actually was for me to fight Triple G.
Okay.
And in that moment, uh, as we were negotiating fighting Triple G, I guess at that moment, Triple G was supposed to fight Jamal, or they were discussing for them to fight. So as we were negotiating to fight Triple G, um, Triple G's team didn't feel that I was worthy of what I was asking. And Triple G, at this moment, Triple G's had a real big name.
Yeah.
And I wasn't, what I felt they were offering me was very much on a low budget end. And respectfully, I'll just say that I made almost twice as much fighting on the contender than what I was offered. So I was like, no, that's me going super backwards to fight an even bigger name. So then Jamal and his team, they reached out to me, and then they pretty much doubled what Triple G and MT was offering. So I was like, this is definitely a no-brainer. Canelo had relinquished his title. They told us that it was then at that point it became a world title fight. It was like, the only thing is you have to fight him in his hometown in Houston. And I was like,
Yeah.
whatever energy that he was going to be feeding off of, me too. So we packed our bags and we went to Houston.
Definitely, definitely. Yeah, let's keep on that. Speak on the fact, I like what you just said about Triple G and them trying to underpay you, and you standing on your square and knowing your worth and your value. Just speak on that a little bit, like, because I'm pretty sure fighters is gonna watch this, and I think that was very mindful of what you said about knowing your value and knowing what you're worth. Just speak on that a little bit.
Yeah, well, like boxing is a business, we know it, and you never know how much you're worth. Yeah. Until until you find out your worth. I just knew, and even at that moment, I didn't know how much I was worth, but I knew I wasn't. I knew that wasn't enough. Respectfully, I knew that wasn't enough. Like I said, I fought on the contender, and after I won the contender, this is what this show was able to give me. And now here I go. After this fight, now my name gets a little build up. They're talking about how the show is going to do great. So from that standpoint, I go, man, let's see what comes to the table for me. And I had, I was gonna go back to fight at 154 anyway. And lo and behold, they're like, yo man, it's for you to fight Triple G. Triple G's team is want you to honor them fighting because they said you guys are friends. And I was like, ain't no friends when we get in the ring and we fight. Like, we're competitive and we'll have that competitive love for each other. But he gonna try to knock me out the same way I'm gonna try to knock him out. He gonna try to dog me the same way I'm gonna try to dog him. And so at that moment, when he said that, he was like, well, they said you guys are good friends, so it would be great for you guys to fight. I just said, yeah, well, since we good friends, make sure your good friend get paid. Yeah. That was just my response back, and I said it jokingly, but very seriously, that if he wanted me to get in the ring and fight him, then he would have to at least do better than what the contender has done for me. And I'll say this, the contender, the finale, you win $250,000. So it was, there you go. It was $250,000. And that's what I was able to win off of winning off the contender. So now if I say that the offer wasn't even remotely close to that, I was just like, damn, well, come on now. You're Triple G. Like, you guys have a name. You guys, you're one of the titans in boxing, especially at this time. Yeah. So for me, I was just like, look, I don't know exactly what I'm worth, but I do know that that's not worth it. Not for me. Even if I do win him, everybody go back and go, and my intention was to win him. This was also another thing. The fight was at a heavier weight. So I just said I was trying to go down to 154. The fight was offered at first at super middleweight. I was like, nah, man, that's me. When I walk around, I'm a super middleweight. That's walk around weight, me damn near not training. And then, so for me, I'm like, it's got to be worth it. Then they said the lowest they could do for me was 66. I said, all right, well, so that's all you guys are offering for the weight, and then for the pay, like I'm putting myself in a disposition completely. So I was just like, well, let's see what else is out there. Sure enough, right when I had told the promotion and the contender, let's see what else is out there for me, turned around, the offer to fight Jamal came, and I was just like, it was like, well, they want you to go over to see if this is what you want, but it's just like you see what this is offering, and then you see what that, and I was like, man, it makes no sense for me to even look that way. And at the time, my promotion was like, look, man, well, we have some stay busy fights for you, and I was like, I'm very familiar with the fact that I've been shelved. This is, 3 years off, 2 years off. I was like, no, you know what? I need to make a move now. Because if I don't make this move, then ain't no telling when the next time people see me. So I was thinking from a standpoint of just doing what I need to do to make sure that one, I present myself properly, and two, I make sure that the next move that I make financially will be a better move. So that was really, that was where my mind was at doing all of that.
Because like you said, like you highlighted, it is a business. Now, for the people that's gonna watch this, I know because this is what I do. But let them know you spoke about you and Triple G being friends because he has brought you into camp before. But you've been in there with a lot of high caliber type of guys. Just run down some of the names of people that have brought you in for sparring and to help them get ready for fights.
Well, Triple G being one, I actually helped Jamal Charlo get ready for his fight when he fought Dermachenko.
Yeah, Sergey Dermachenko.
Yes, I helped him. The first camp I've ever was a part of was Margaritos. Besides Margarito.
Let me ask you this. This being a little funny, we gotta spice the interview up. You made sure he had on good hair wraps, right?
Yeah, well, you know what? I didn't know nothing about any of that at this time, bro. I didn't know any of that. I didn't even know that existed. I found out afterwards. I found out afterwards. It was like, but from what I heard, I don't know how true it is, they said that he even practiced like that during training camps.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah. I didn't let him hit me. He didn't get a chance to hit me, man. I was moving. I was moving and moving. Okay. So I didn't get to get hit by the hands of stones. Yeah. I didn't get hit by him, but yeah. So it was that? That's Triple G, Jamal, Margarito was the first camp I was ever a part of. That's where I was John Porter, Oscar Javier, and Oscar Javier and Carlos Molina. I used to help those guys prepare for their fights because we was all a part of the same gym. Man, Michelle Michelle Soto. If I'm not mistaken, Abel Sanchez used to. I don't know if I'm pronouncing his name right, Mikel Soto. Okay. But he's a big fighter. He's from France. Much love and respect to him. Who, if I'm not mistaken, he fight at 154 as well. Still, I've been a part of a lot of camps, and now that I look back on it, but every time that I sparred and I trained, I never went all out. I always saved a lot and just download data, so I could learn how to become a better version of me. Yeah. And also, for the most part, everybody I was in camp with, when they bring people in, it's hush, but it's kind of one of them situations where I'll bring you in, and potentially one day y'all might have to see each other. So then it's up to the fighter to apply that pressure on the sparring partner to let them know, if you ever get in the ring with me, this I'm giving you a taste of what you're gonna have when you go. If you and I ever get in the ring and fight, and from everybody, every camp that I was a part of, nobody's a slouch. Everybody, they before everybody, they held their own, and they were all world class fighters, if not champions. But I always tried to keep a little bit away so people couldn't see exactly how good I was, and learn from how the trainers deal with the fighters, how the fighters deal with the trainers, how management. And I was, because boxing is relatively new to me. I started boxing when I was 18, 19, turned pro when I was 21. I'm learning while I'm on the job, Yeah. I'm just trying to get good. I'm just trying to be able to understand. So when it is my turn, I'll know how to conduct business a lot better, a lot more formal. Definitely.
Now sticking with that, right? Because the industry, the boxing game, it's a small knit community. Do you think that with you having access in these camps, that kind of attributed to a lot of these guys staying away from you because like I said, it's a small circle. People talk, and they like, man, that guy's no pushover to Cannon. He was in camp with this guy. Nah. So do you think that's why a lot of these top guys stayed away from you?
Personally, I don't want to think that that's the way us fighters think.
Yeah.
From a managerial standpoint, possibly.
Yeah.
Probably, I was told actually that by the hacker's name, Medramov, the one who just fought.
Crawford, yeah. Medramov.
His and my name popped up on several occasions for he and I to fight.
Yeah.
It's like, nah, Brandon still got a six pack. He's still in the gym training. No, it's there. The window for us to fight a guy at 54 is wide open. We could choose. We could pick and choose any guy we want. Why do we have to go and fight him?
Yeah.
And that was a business decision on his management team. But I'm not even saying I wouldn't dare say that the fighter in itself is afraid of fighting me. I think from a standpoint of big risk, low reward.
Yeah.
A lot of people wouldn't want to take that fight against somebody who's like willing to put it all on the line because they need that opportunity. So I think that's more so what it is. I never call no fighter no yellow belly, no yellow, you know what I'm saying, no yellow tail individual because we already signed up for the sport. We up here willing to put it all on the line. It's just our managers and stuff sometimes try to protect us. Our promotions try to protect us. Yeah.
That's definitely the game. The management, matchmakers, promoters. Cause and I think, like I said, like we touched on earlier in the interview, man. Your footwork, I think that has a lot of matchmakers, kind of nervous, man. Because when you have gifted feet, man, we have to say it in my gym. Swimming don't get wet. When you can swim and don't get wet, or you can, the footwork get them busy. A lot. You tend to make the opponent look less than what the opponent is supposed to be. And I think that happens a lot with guys that are slippery like that, man. But not looking past this guy, Francisco Verno. What's next for you? How many more are you trying to? I know you plan on winning and then going into the finals. And then what's next?
After that, we're gonna go back and look to see what's out there for me to put myself in better position to creating history. I'm watched. I'm paid attention to by a lot of people. As I told you, I own a gym.
Yeah.
Coach, I'm one of the coaches here. My community watch, man, we ain't, it's been a minute since we had a champion. I mean, there's a lot of champions over there.
Yeah.
LA, and you're not trying to segregate and say no East LA. No, I represent all of LA. I don't represent West LA. I'm born in South Central, but when I say I'm LA, that's everywhere, part of LA. Even if you from Long Beach, that's fine. It's still all under LA. You know what I'm saying? And that's how when I go out, that's how I want to represent us. That's how I want to represent. You know what I'm saying? Where I'm from. So that's what I plan on accomplishing. You know what I'm saying? Bringing a championship back home so people can see and bear witness it, and if they can see it, then they can believe it, and then they'll be willing to want to achieve it.
Yeah, that's super dope, man. Shout your gym out while I got you on here, and some of the people that you work with, some of your fighters out there. This is all for your time right now, so shout them out.
This Cannon Nation Boxing Gym, it's over here in Santa Fe Springs. We got a website. We got an Instagram. You guys can hit us up on Instagram, Cannon Nation Boxing Gym. We got tons of fighters. We got my brother Terrell Adams.
Yeah, shout out to your brother Terrell. I follow him as well, man.
We got Aaron Watson, who's one professional fight. He's looking to fight again. within the next month, right? Within the next month. So we got another professional who's looking to make his professional debut. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Aaron Weatherspoon, right? Huh? Whitehurst? Whitehurst? Why I say Weatherspoon then? That's John Weatherspoon, huh? You got knocked the fuck out. But yeah, man, we got a lot of fighters, young amateurs coming up.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, dude, I would love for everybody to tune in because I'm gonna start promoting and pushing them out because I believe in them a whole lot. I'm looking forward to everybody being able to come and check them out. All of our fighters. You know what I'm saying? I'm teaching them what I know, and we are growing. I just, we appreciate the opportunity that's given to us, so we gonna try to put out and put on.
Definitely, man. And I wanna thank you, man, because I reached out, shout out to your manager Mark and Wise Out Boxing, and look, we talked yesterday, and you was like, yeah, we could do it 9:40 in the morning, West Coast time. I was like, no doubt, man. I was like, we gonna make it happen, man. Yeah, I appreciate you coming through. Best of luck, August 30th. I know you got it, man. Like I said, man, keep that footwork, man. I love that footwork that you got going on.
I'm about to start that now. Like the reason why I was trying to hurry up and take care of all of my interviews and get them off, so that way I can focus and train on my fight.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, let's take care of it ASAP.
Yeah. And that's what I was telling Mark. Mark was like, yo, interview him. I was like, I know how fighters are, right? I was like, I'd rather get with him after his fight. You know what I'm saying? Because then he got that burden off his back.
I'll say it respectfully. You know what I'm saying? Mark is just, he's a newborn baby in this game. So a lot of stuff he got to learn. I'm saying it live. There's a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Why is that? You got to learn, brother. And look, you better to learn than somebody who know what they doing.
Yeah, there you go.
Marketing and all of that stuff. You think you a guru? That's fine.
Yeah.
Do what you need to, but all this other stuff.
Brandon, salute, man. Do your thing today. Let everybody know where they can find you at on Instagram, social media, and all of that.
Yeah, it's all the same thing. I try my best to do everything one way. Cannon Nation.
All right, Cannon Nation. And before I let you go, I love to let my guests do this for me, man. Say the news by Shy News. This is the Sauce Experience.
So how am I supposed to say it? I'm supposed to say it like this: the news, Shy News. This is what you say?
Sauce Experience.
This is the Sauce Experience?
Yeah.
This is the Sauce Experience.
Man, salute Cannon Nation in the building, man. Appreciate you, champ.
For a moment, I thought I was about to start looking like Webby. You know what I'm saying? When he was like, Charlamagne the God.
Yo, salute to Brandon. Brandon Adams, man. I wanted to replay that, right? Because I see how the goofy time that the YouTube be on, right? Now I conducted that interview, and I did a live earlier, right? And the live earlier, I got like 4,000 views, right? But when I interviewed the actual fighter who's about to fight, like I said, August 30th on the OTX card, I don't even think there was 20 people in here. But the live that I did earlier, I had about 60 people. A lot of trolling. This is YouTube, man. This shit is rigged, right? Now, I guarantee you, I got another one coming up at 5 o'clock. It'll be the same type of deal. It won't push it in the algorithm, especially because it's showing growth. It kills all the trolls. It kills the marks, the busters, the weasels, the internet dick eaters. Right? It just kills that vibe because you're showing productivity. You're showing motion. That's why I replayed that back for y'all, man. Hopefully y'all caught that. Great interview, man. Brandon Adams, very knowledgeable, out of South Central and Watts, LA, repping the whole LA. He definitely has the skills to be a world champion. August 30th is his date. on the OTX card in Atlanta. He knocked out Sergey Buyachich, the guy that took Virgil Ortiz tooth and nail. Like I said, about another hour and a half, I got another interview. Man, 2 interviews in one day. Not bad for an independent channel, right? That does no views, right? Yeah, I don't even think some of your favorites that y'all sit on here do like this, man. They do it with a team. The Gillies and the Wallows and the Cam and the Mace and all these guys. They got a whole team. They got a research team, right? Uh, they probably got I think they do their own questions. But like I said, a lot of these guys have a research team where people are researching these people for them. When you doing it, but hey, what do I know? I'm not even gonna preach, man. I'm just gonna keep doing what I do, man. Separation, man. I told you it's separation now, man. It's so obvious out here now. Who's really who in Whoville, right? Who's really who in Whoville? I think we're starting to see who's really shaking and moving out here now, man. Tom, I appreciate you. You was over there, Tom. You definitely was over there. Yeah, who cares, man? Chucking and jiving TV. Why are you even here, man? Why you're a troll on the low, man. Let me check your channel out real quick, man. Let me see what you really got popping off, man. Chucking and jiving. What is this shit? Chucking and jiving. Let me see what you about, man. Cause it's like, bro, go get you some motion. Man, you on the wrong set, man. Yeah, look, you on the wrong set. I see you into the you all into the whack 100 shit. You on the wrong wave, bro. This is professional boxing business over here, man. Why you even over here, man? I'm looking at a lot of your content. Nah, man, you talking about fighting? Can you fight though? Listen, I know a lot of street fighter dudes, right? Can you actually fight though, man? Cause street fighting is cool, but getting in the ring and fighting is two different ball games, brother. You talking about. I bet you won't do it from the shoulders with me. That's that street shit. I'll bring you in the ring and bring you out in the deep waters and drown you, brother. Can you really fight though, man? You know how many street niggas I done whooped out, man. You know, you know how many street niggas I done whooped out, man. You know. He said, bro actually got something to say at least. Billy the Goat 100. Billy the Goat, man, he should have been here about an hour ago, man. I just interviewed a guy. He's fighting in a couple weeks. OTS, he was a former contender. He won the contender. I'll probably remix the video up a little bit. But he won the contender. He won $250,000. I forget how much. I should have asked him. I forgot to ask him. This is the man right here, man. This is Brandon Adams.
What I was asking, and Triple G at this moment, Triple G's had a real big.
Yeah, he been in the ring with everybody. You heard him, Triple G, Jamal Charlo, Antonio Margarita. He been around, man. Shout out to Brandon Adams. And about 5 o'clock, I'm going to be interviewing. Charles Conwell. But my man, what chucking and jiving, man. Yeah, you like a Wendy Williams type, bro. You on the wrong set, man. Listen, there's enough channels for that. We don't do all that over here, man. I know that name. Yeah, Charles Conwell right here, look. I'm be interviewing him at 5 o'clock. I interviewed Brandon Adams at 9:40 West Coast time. Great interview, man. But yeah, this guy right here, man. 5 o'clock, man. Charles Conwell. He just came off a second round stoppage. That's at 5, man. That's about an hour and a half away, man. So I'm knocking out 2 interviews today, back to back. And I just replayed the other one. Yeah, Chris, what up, man? Chris, what's going on, good brother? Shout out to my producer, you know, Christopher White in the building. Yeah, dude is a lot of these dudes on this internet, man. He's messy. I look at his content. That's why he's over here with that messy shit. But yo, if you really want to fight, man, get your shit together. Come to the gym. You know, sign a waiver. You talking about doing it from the shoulders, man? I already know I'll beat you up, my guy. You a street fighter, man. You don't know how to fight, man. Yeah, you don't know how to fight, man. You're a street fighter. You talking that street shit. That's cool. From the shoulders, I hear you. That's cool, man. All the niggas that fight from the shoulders like that, you probably smoke weed, drink, do all that crazy shit, man. I'll take you out to deep waters, man. I'll Brandon Adams you, man. I'll get in the ring and move around with you for a while. Because I know you're going to tire out. You're talking about doing it from the shoulders. And then once I see you crack, that's when I'm going to drown you. I'm going to drown you, man. Well, I'm going to pin you a comment, though, man. Chucking and jiving TV, man. Your shit is right. You jiving all right. He said it's only 3 people in the chat. Yeah, that's how YouTube works sometimes, man. It is what it is. He said, I seen this guy's posture just talking. He said, man, you work for the county or the city? My man is back again. Video Power, you're back again, huh? He was in here this morning. Smash the like button, man, for returning back. But yeah, yo, Chris, 5 o'clock, I'm interviewing Charles Conwell, man. Charles Conwell. That's going to be another dope interview, man. That was my first time interviewing Brandon Adams, man. I got a jab in the right hand that will make an elephant stumble. I hear you, Rob Armstrong. Smash the like button for that, man. If that's what you really got, man. Don't come over here just typing. Smash the like button. I appreciate it. I know you will be, Chris. You are an official supporter. Yeah, appreciate that like too, whoever that was. Yo, the Brandon Adams interview was fire, man. I can't wait to interview him again. That was fire, man. Cool dude, man. I got 2 today, man. Yo, Chris, man. Yo, listen, man. You got to get some questions, man. You left me hanging, Chris, as my executive producer, man. I had to plan out 2 interviews, man. I had to plan out 2 interviews, man. I had to plan out 2 interviews. He said, you absolutely correct. Correct. You must be in shape. Yeah, fighting. Yeah, my man said he wanted to do it from the shoulders. Man, y'all dance around on him, man. He talking that street shit. Okay, you want to fight, huh? You want to fight from... Yo, you know how many street dudes I know that could fight in the hood? And I brought them to the boxing gym. They almost died. Certified street niggas that could fight, man. That are nice in the street. They knocked a lot of niggas out in the street. They want... I brought them to the boxing gym. Because, niggas think they could box, right? Because they could fight. Fighting and boxing is 2 different things, right? Yo, certified street niggas, gangsters, tough niggas. I took them to the gym. They got beat up from chumps that they were called chumps in the street. Oh, that nigga's a chump. That nigga's a cornball. Cornball niggas whooped them out in the gym, man. Cornball niggas whooped them out, man. Had to pull the cornball niggas up off of them. These are street niggas, man. Niggas that want to do it from the shoulders. Lord, that shit, that jail shit. Let's do it from the shoulders, all right? Listen, man, it's levels, man. It's levels. Yo, let me pin that, man. Yo, Rob Armstrong, you know the vibes, man. Yo, you probably just got in here. That's what I said about dude chucking and jiving. I said, yo, man, all them alcohol beverages and blunts you be, y'all, I bring all that out of you, man. Y'all bring that all out of you. yo, Rob Armstrong. I told him, I said, yo, I drowned you. I said, I'll get in there and play around with you, man. I'll take you out to the deep waters and then I'll drown you. You can't fight, man. You can't fight, man. You can't, yo, it's levels to this shit, man. You're not in shape, man. Yeah. I'm not questioning whether you can knock a nigga out in the hood and all that shit. I'm not. It's levels, man. It's levels, man. You know, boxing and fighting is two different things, man. Yeah, it's two different things. You know what I'm saying? Word. Yeah, he said you're not in shape either. I'm not. I'm not in shape. Not in fighting shape. But I bet. Yo, listen. Video power 24/7. I bet you if you came to my gym tonight and me and you got in the ring to spar, I would work you over. I will work you over. We could do 3 rounds. That's 9 minutes, right? 9 minutes, right? You probably won't make it the whole 9 minutes with me. But you said I'm not in shape. But I guarantee you, I could work you over. Shout out to my man Bozy Ennis. Like Bozy Ennis would say, I will stop you. I will stop you. Word, I will stop you. He said, where you at? Do you know shampoo? Who's shampoo, man? Who's shampoo, man? He said, I sparred Donnie Long from Akron, Ohio. He fought Tyson in 85. He hit me with a body shot hard. Man, I believe it. I believe it. He's a heavyweight. You got hit by a heavyweight with a heavyweight body shot? You do his job. I don't know him, man. How do you... shampoo? Who's shampoo, man? Yeah, I believe it, man. Yeah, I believe it. Look, a body shot will change your life, right? I got hit with a body shot in the liver. Yo, that's why. Oh, yo, listen, you from LA? You on the West Coast, brother? This is I'm in New York with Video Power 24/7. You out there? Yo, look, damn. I appreciate the love, homie. Salute, man. Salute, homie. You on the West Coast though, man. Shout out to the West, man. The Wild Wild West. Jersey. You in Jersey, Englewood. I'm in New York. I was just in Newark though, man. I was just in Newark. When I'm in Newark again, I'm gonna look you up, man. I was just in Newark, man. But shout out to the West Coast too, though, man. But yo, back to what you were saying about getting hit with a body shot, right? Yo, when I laugh at dudes, when they be seeing dudes curl up that get hit in the liver, and they be like, oh man, he's sore. Hell no, man. I got hit in the liver before in the ring. That shit will paralyze you, bro. Yo, in your mind, look, all up here, you be good. Oh man, nah, yeah, you ain't got it either, man. You talking a 52 block, you a 52 blocks guy? How many years you did in jail, man? That's that jail shit, man. Right? But salute to you though, man. I feel you. But I got hit with a liver shot, right? Yo, my mind, I was good to go, right? In my mind, you hear what I'm telling you? My mind, right? Yo, in my mind, I was straight. But my legs said, nigga, you can't move. My legs. Yo, so when I seen Oscar, remember when Bernard Hopkins called Oscar De La Hoya with the liver shot? And Oscar De La Hoya was hitting the back like this? And they was like, oh, he was faking. Nah, that nigga wasn't faking. Yo, his legs was paralyzed, man. Yo, he couldn't move. Yo, he couldn't move, man. He couldn't move. That shit is like a scorpion sting. It freezes you up. My man came in here talking to 52 blocks, man. Yeah, that's what. Yo, remember when Floyd Mayweather punched Zab Judah in his face? Yo, Zab started doing the 52 blocks, man. Yo, Zab started doing that street shit, man. That street shit don't be working in boxing, man. Yo, I love street tough niggas jumping in the ring with me, cause I beat them up. I beat them up, man. You could be the toughest street nigga, jail nigga you want to be. If you do not know how to fight, a nigga that you call a square in boxing will beat the shit out of you. Will beat the shit out of you, man. If he's a trained fighter and he knows a little bit about fighting, I tell you every time, right? I love bringing street kids. That's what I meant to a lot of these kids. I love bringing them into the gym and letting them spar little kids that been in the gym for a little bit. The time that they think of squares and punks, because they get beat up. It's a good humbling experience. Yeah, they get beat up and then they want to learn. But they got to get beat up first, right? They got to get beat up from a quote-unquote cornball or somebody that's not in the streets. And then they be like, yo, can you teach me that? They got to get beat up, you know? That's what happens with a lot of you dudes that's tough in the hood, right? You niggas is tough in the hood. Yo, yada, yada, yada. You niggas come to the boxing gym and damn near die. Yeah, you niggas die, man. Some of you niggas can't hit a heavy bag for 3 minutes, man. Let alone do 3 minutes in a round, man. 3 minutes in a round. Yo, my young boy Malachi is trained to go now. Yo, Malachi was like that. Yo, Malachi was a certified young street hoodlum, always getting in trouble in school. They came in the gym. Malachi got it going on now, though. Malachi came in the gym. He was always getting into fights in school, street fights though, not real fights. He came into the gym and got a rude awakening. Now he got his shit up. He's disciplined, he's dedicated, and he's learning. But he was the same way. Yo, he could do it from the shoulders. Yeah, he was nice. He was from the shoulders. He got in there with a little square, his little homie. I think they moved. His little man was he was like a little cornball, a little geek. He had glasses. Yo, Malachi got in there with him. He beat the shit out of Malachi. He gave him a humbling old fashioned. Cause little man was official. Little man had his little bifocal glasses. He looked like a geek. He looked like a straight cornball, but he could fight. He been in the gym. He been training. He knew how to fight. He knew how to throw a correct 1-2. Yo, Malachi got in there windmilling. Yo, like the typical street nigga. He got in there fighting from the shoulders, windmilling. Yo, my little man was coming straight down the pipe with 1-2. Broke Malachi up, right? To the point where you see where Malachi's at with it now. Malachi had to get beat up and humbled. Then he wanted to learn. Well, he wanted to learn. But before that, he just knew he was gonna beat my man up because my man had glasses. He was a geek, right? Yeah, that geek almost killed him. Yeah, you laughing, Chris? I'm dead serious. I should have recorded that shit that time. But I didn't want to break Malachi's confidence because I knew the outcome. I knew it. I was like, yo, get in that ring with him and watch what happens. I was like, get in that ring with him and watch what happens. You just looking at him from the looks, right? When you get in that ring with him and that bell rings, they're only going to do 2 minutes. You're not going to make it through the 2 minutes with him. You're going to come out wild, swinging reckless. He's going to be calm and collected. He's going to swerve your shits. And then when he starts letting off, you're in trouble. Ah, man, yo, D-Nice, nobody, man. I'm chilling, D-Nice. I'm chilling. I just interviewed Brandon Adams, though. I got my man Charles Conwell at 5 o'clock. In about an hour, man. I'm going to go home and shower, go grab my equipment, and go to the spot and interview Charles, man. Interview Charles Conwell, man. Pull up, man. Word, get down on that one. That's going to be a fire one. You know, Charles is my man. Me and Charles got, I don't know how many interviews in. You know? The Brandon Adams interview was fire, man. Shout out to WCS in the building. WCS was over there. I just replayed the interview a little bit on this because YouTube be on a tricky shit, right? They gave me like 60 people in here this morning talking about nothing, just trying to troll and and, and talking some bullshit. When I had a real interview with a fighter that won the contender, that fought Jamal Charlo, been in there with Triple G, all these people, they didn't want to put that in the algorithm for nothing. Yo, you guys are slipping, man.
Oh, no, we're waiting for you tonight.
Yeah. You guys are slipping, man. They was slipping, man. The clock was ready, man. Ain't nobody want to go home today? Yeah, man. Yo, look, Willie, you was slacking, man. Yeah, my man. Yo, look, everybody want to fight. Video Power want to fight. All these guys want to fight, man. You know, a lot of dudes be wanting to fight me, right? Until they come to the gym and they see what I'm really working with. Yo, until they see what I'm really working with, right? Yeah, they all on the internet, man. Everybody want to fight me, man. That's why I just started playing around on the speed bag a little bit, man. You heard what my man Joe Dini said. Joe Dini said, man, you break somebody's jaw. And Joe's a warrior. Joe knows the vibes. Yo, Joe's a certified warrior. That been in there with Julio Cesar Chavez, Vernon Forrester. Rest in peace to Vernon Forrester. Joe done been in the ring with all these guys. I'll be like, nah, Joe, let them sleep, man. Let them sleep. I'm like my man with the glasses, my little man. He moved, man. He was gonna be my fighter, man. But I think they moved, man. I think they want to bought a house down south somewhere. I gotta find him though, man. That little kid, if he stays in the gym, if he stays dedicated in the gym, he's gonna be something, man. Yeah, he's gonna be something. See, it's hard when they start out young like that. It's a journey, man. Some of them lose the way, but like I said, if he stays in the gym, he's gonna be something, man. But yeah, I got what's the name in about an hour, man. I'm gonna go shower, get my equipment, and head on over, man. Charles is a good interview, man. I got my questions. Look, I told people, hopefully some of the people that comment on the post, they pull up for that, because I'll share their questions. You know what I'm saying? I'll share their questions. But I got my questions for Charles. He says the streets will find them if they don't stay. Yeah, all the time. All the time. That's what happens too, man. That's what happens, man. But some of them stay down. Some of them stay down and beat the cycle, break the cycle. Some of them stay down, man, because boxing. See, I tell all the young boys that box, right? All the other sports you could do that shit and slip through the cracks. Yo, boxing you can't, man. Like they be wanting to be like and I remember having cousin Buddy McGirt on, and we talked about this. Yo, when you're boxing, you can't really do all that shit. Like a lot of the football players, them niggas be drinking, smoking. Same thing with basketball players, drinking and smoking and doing whatever. They could do that. Boxing, you can't, man, because you're literally a weapon. Like a lot of them do it. That shit catches up to them, man. It catches up to them, man. Like look, the ones that don't do it, never did. Look at Floyd Mayweather. Roy Jones talked about never drinking or smoking. That's why they was special for so long, man. Yo, look at your man, Fiend J. I'm gonna just say Fiend J. I'm not even gonna say his name. Fiend J, right? That shit caught up to Fiend J quick, man. Nah, man, Fiend J fell off like he fell off fast, man. Yeah, that nigga fell off fast, man. The wicked have fallen, man. Mario Lopez, Beetlejuice, what's up, man? What's up, man? Hit the like button, man. You coming over here trolling? You're trolling. I'm about to jump on the parkway now, man. Man, they don't even want to let me over. Hurry up, man. Thank you. Look, the Benz is official. Lex Coos, Beamers in the Benz. They hit the lights. He said, I switched to UFC after Tyson and the old school boxers. Damn, yeah, man. UFC is big, man. You know what? I've been to one UFC fight. I haven't gone to no more, right? I'm going to tell you something. UFC fights are dangerous. Yeah, I can fuck with niggas on my shit, right? That come in here talking that tough shit, right? You know what I'm saying? Yo, UFC fights, man. You're going to get into a fight there, man. Yo, them white boys at the UFC events, yeah, they be different, bro. They be different. Yo, listen, I went there, I was like, never again. Yeah, they be wanting to fight too much, man. Yo, they don't report on that shit, right? I've been to over 100 boxing matches, right? It's been a couple of fights. Yo, right? I went to one UFC event at Nassau Coliseum. Yo, they be in there getting it in. I don't know if it's the drinking, the alcohol, but I was like, nah, man. These dudes, like, yeah, they be fighting in the stands too much for me, man. I ain't with that shit, man. Know what I mean? I'm not with that shit. I was like, yo, cause that's some crazy ass shit. Going to a sporting event and catching a case, like, nah, man, that's not it, man. I'll stay home. Like, that's what turned me off about the UFC shit. Cause them dudes be, they be fighting, man. Yo, I see more fights. Listen, this is the truth. Nah. I take that back. Tank Davis' shit was crazy, but that one UFC event I went to, it was like right up there. But they didn't, it's the UFC. They don't push that or pump that. But there was multiple fights in the stands. There were fights in the parking lot. Like, dude was just bugging, man. Yes, Jihad Tucker. They leave tomorrow. I think they leave tomorrow. They might. I think they definitely. I know they definitely leave tomorrow. They might have flown out today, but I think it's tomorrow, man. I talked to Music earlier. I think it's tomorrow, man. They'll be in Canada tomorrow. Tomorrow's the grand arrival. They will be in, see, and it's weird, right? Yeah, they got a layover. What the fuck is this layover shit, man? That's another reason why I said I'm gonna try, man. Fuck is a layover? Yo, it's just right there. But different airports is different, man, I guess, man. It's different. That's some goofy shit, man. Fuck is a layover, right? Yo, Coach Ren and them is reneging on me, man. They don't want to drive with me, man. He said, yeah, they do. Yeah, they do, bro. They be drunk. And some of them dudes be like, want to be UFC fighters. Yo, out here, like when I went, right, they don't have them shits no more. Like when I went, it was a while ago. They used to have mad UFC gyms, right? And a lot of these dudes was going to those gyms, right? He said, yo, WCS, you crazy, man. He said, them layovers smell fishy. Yeah, they got a layover, man. They got a layover, man. I was like, nah, man. I think they might even be flying out of Newark Liberty, not even JFK or LaGuardia, man. It's weird this time, man. I don't like no layovers, man. We had a layover. Where did we have the layover? Yeah, we had a layover. It was a quick layover. I think when we came back from Tulsa, I think we stopped in either Charlotte or Atlanta. One I can't remember, man. I can't remember. I know we straight through all the other spots. It was straight through, man. I know. I think it was Tulsa. No. Look, there we go. I'm wrong. Sorry. It was Dallas. Yes, we had to lay over in Dallas. In Dallas, both times. The first time it was me and Coach Terry, and then coming home it was the whole team. It was Dallas. They had us in Dallas that time. Cause that's where I did that video. If we was on the stream yard, I would have pulled the video up. When me and Jahai was walking through the airport together, and I had on my cowboy hat, it was Dallas. Cause I was in Dallas fronting. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I told you I was coming back to this city of cowboy. Yeehaw! That was Dallas. Yeah, we had to lay over in Dallas, man. I don't know why I said Atlanta. I think Atlanta was, it might have been me and my wife or something. Yeah, I know I had a layover in Atlanta before too. I had a layover in Atlanta. I hate layovers, man. That shit be like, oh, to each his own, man. I like flying straight through, yo. This get there. Like, shout out when I went to North Carolina, it was straight through. I could do that. You watch a movie, you there. You there. You go up in the air, you there, man. He said to me, Danny Barlow is a good UFC fighter dude from Memphis, from the hood. What's the other black dude? He's a hood nigga too. I think he's somewhere. The big, strong black nigga, man. Like UFC, yo, no bullshit, right? A lot of hood niggas be excelling in UFC, but they gotta have some sort of a wrestling background, like grappling and shit, man. Oh yeah, boxing, that shit don't work in boxing, man. You gotta know how to move and fight, man. Like Rampage is my guy. If him and Shannon Briggs do fight, Shannon Briggs is gonna knock him the fuck out. Mark my word. Yeah, and I like Rampage, right? Shannon Briggs is gonna knock him out. But if they do like they said they're gonna run it back in both of their fields, if they do the UFC shit, Shannon's in trouble. But when they box, man, Shannon's gonna knock him the fuck out, man. Yes, Derek Lewis, that's his name. Derek Lewis, I like that guy. That motherfucker can fight, man. Big old strong country nigga. He's a hood nigga. He can fight. But head box, right? Your head box, like them, a lot of them big heavyweights in the UFC, them niggas that box and get knocked the fuck out, man. Cause it's levels, man. Yes, Kimbo Slice. See, Kimbo Slice, rest in peace to Kimbo. Kimbo fucked the game up. But did y'all peep Kimbo? Kimbo got in the boxing ring and got beat up, man. He was a hell of a street fighter, man. There's levels to that shit, man. But he got beat up from that white dude. He was like, yo, it fucked niggas up, man. It fucked me up. But then I had to come to the realization, man. Cause I was on my hood nigga shit. I was like, man, Kimbo wasn't, but then I was like, nah, man, that dude was a trained boxer, man. Kimbo fought too, but he was fighting, them backyard fights that he was fighting in, man, they was brutal and all that shit, but them shits was like, come on, man. He was fighting other niggas like him. He wasn't fighting somebody that was trained to go like 36 minutes and all kind of ill shit. He was fighting backyard warriors. Ah, man. Y'all crazy, man. See how y'all be doing in my chats, man. Y'all be taking my chats somewhere else, man. Word. Y'all be taking my chats somewhere else, man. But I gotta get all the silliness out of me. I'm about to interview Charles Conwell, man. Got another good dope interview, man. I can't wait to talk to him. Cause he's hot right now, man. And like I said, I stood on business. I said, here, put Sergey Buyachich and Virgil Ortiz down. And I'm definitely going to bring that up. I'm definitely bringing those up, man. I didn't want to bring it up too much with Brandon for the simple fact he has a fight. And I'm not disrespectful like that. I don't want to disrespect Francisco Varone. because that is the mission, Francisco Varone. But I did bring up the fact that he did stop me and shit. I had to, but I did not want to downplay his fight. He has a fight. He has a mission, you know. But I'm definitely gonna interview him again. I got his number. We're gonna stay in contact. You know, cause I'm growing, man. And and check out my short that I dropped. I'm not, me, I got my company. I'm still gonna be doing my thing, but I'm not like a lot of fighters are turn offs. Like a lot of the people that's on this end, like what me and Brandon Adams was talking about. When you know your value and you know your worth, you're not settling, bro. You're not settling. A lot of these guys be on here selling themselves short. They're sellouts. They're in the way. They have no motion. So that's what they want to be about, right? Me, on the other hand, I care less. Right? Look, you see, look, when I want to get out my people, it's official and make these things happen. But my whole thing is it's like this. I want to do this stage already. But these guys would always be like, oh, XYC, look, you a lot of y'all fucked up in the game now. Cause y'all was fucking with all these frauds on this internet with no motion. Going to their platforms, interviewing with them. These niggas don't even go to fights. They don't know how to work a fight. A lot of those guys that do them shits, they be wanting me to manage them and work with them. I'm like, bro, man, if you ready to come on as an opponent and get slayed, yeah, I'll manage you. But I'm not, look, I'll get you on a card to get slayed. That's what's gonna happen. You're gonna get slayed. There's levels to boxing, bro. There's levels. Yeah, they be looking at Jihad and because Jihad makes the shit look easy. But they don't even understand, right? When Jihad was 17 years old, right? This nigga was literally a part of my language. I said nigga, right? Jihad, I got the videos. I'm gonna do a little documentary real one day, right? Jihad and Marley was 10 at the time, man. Marley was like 9, 10 years old. These guys were training for like 12 hours. They was training, man. They was literally doing shifts of training, man. Before COVID hit, I got all the videos. We was at Deer Park High School. They're pushing the car. The car's in neutral. They're training. That's why I knew they was different, man. They're different, man. That's the work ethic you gotta have, man, to be elite. To be the crumb de la crumb, man. Oh, man. All right, y'all. I made it home. Look, I'm not home yet, but I'm almost on my block, man. And y'all only gave me 5 likes. I guarantee I got over 100 views. I'm gonna be upset because this shit's gonna have over 100 views. But at least some of y'all got to watch that interview on this, man. Like I felt like that interview should have had the 4,000 views. That interview should have had the 4,000 views, man. There was all this traffic on my block, man. There's a lot of traffic on my block, man. Hard work makes the dream work, exactly. Yo, Chris, that's why I walk these guys down, man. These dudes was on the internet with the shortcuts. Chris, did I walk them down or what, man? I walked these dudes down, man. Because these dudes don't got it, man. They've been gimmicked out forever on this internet. They ain't got it, Chris. I got it, man. Y'all about to see it in about another 45 minutes, man. I'm going to go shower real quick and get ready for this one, man. Y'all going to see it, man. These dudes don't got it, man. I got it, man. Look, I got it, man. You see my nice beard oil? In a second, I'm gonna be retiring this. This is my beard oil. These guys was talking about my beard. Look, my beard is healthy. I'm gonna miss it, man. I'm gonna miss this beard, man. This was the strain wolf. The strain wolf. think when I cut the bid, man, the audience might bounce, man. Because these dudes ain't going to be over here to troll me no more. They ain't going to be over here to troll me, man. He said, don't hit them with the benefits yet, Shaq. Not yet. Not yet, WCS. It's coming. Big motion over here. Correct, Chris. But yes, 5 p.m., man. Tap back in. About 45 minutes, man. Charles Conwell, man. One of my favorites, man. That's enough. Yo, you see what I said? Like, I'm about to close up, but I want to say this in closing. Today is Tuesday, right? I got a contact with him yesterday. That's what I said, man. I've been dealing with real official dudes, man. So when you deal with official dudes with this shit, it just makes you look at other fighters, managers, and people. When they give you the runaround or they be bullshitting, it's like, yo, bro, no doubt, man. I feel you. I feel you. But I can't fuck with you because you're showing me who you really are. I got other dudes. Like, look. I hit up Brandon Adams, bro, yesterday. He was like, yo, we could do it tomorrow morning. I was like, damn. I'm thinking he gonna be like, yo, squeeze me in Friday or something. I'm like, man, I'm gonna have to do this shit. The man said the next day. You know, you do have options. I holla.